You know, I love a good video that I can watch with you guys and react to. As a leading henna hair color expert, I love seeing the videos that you guys put out on YouTube, and I'm especially excited for this video on henna for type 4C hair type. So welcome to the Hennasooq channel. My name is Khadija, and I'm bringing you great henna hair color videos, Ayurvedic hair care, DIY recipes, feedback on your hair journey, along with tips for you so that you can reach all your hair goals. And I do henna body art on the side. Welcome, and our salon is located right in Columbia, Maryland. You definitely need to check us out. So let's get into this video. Let's see how it's Rabielle Parfait. Let's see how she colored her hair with henna. Type 4 is one of my favorite hair types that we do in the salon because I just love the way the henna absorbs into the hair. Like, you feel like when you're applying it, the henna is just like fully like embracing every single strand. But the techniques are definitely different as far as the way we apply it, because we don't want any tangling, and especially we take certain steps, you know, when the hair is like fine and delicate. But more on that. That'll be a video that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys very soon. So let's get into this video though and see how it went for her.
Alright, just place body art quality henna powder without any chemicals in a bowl and add warm water little by little until you get a smooth, creamy and thick paste like Greek yogurt. Henna thickens up a lot and also gets runny very easily, so make sure not to immediately add too much water at once.
I already love her. Like, she has a high attention to detail. She's adding the liquid slowly. She's got a whisk. And she's just like, we got the close-ups. Oh, I'm excited.
It also makes my hair very smooth, improves the sheen, and gives me curl clumping. And it doesn't leave my hair rough or hard like a protein treatment.
That's very interesting though, because that's one of like sometimes a common complaint. Like, you would think that most people would be like, really? Like, the opposite experience was like for me. I could just tell by the way that she's approaching this, like she really also knows her hair.
I love the reddish to purple highlights henna can give my hair. Then I add a dash of rose water because I like the scent and I like it a little bit more fancy.
Oh, I'm all about fancy henna. Have you guys ever tried adding rose water to your henna mix? Did you know that rose water, especially the one at Hennasooq, the Moroccan rose water, which by the way, it is coming soon. We're working on it, guys. Please stay tuned for that rose water. But did you know that rose water and the way that they distill it in Morocco leaves a little percentage of oil from the roses as well? That's what makes rose water so hydrating, because even in distillation, you're getting a little bit of that rose oil. And then you can use it on your face and you can use it on your hair to spritz. It reduces shedding. It smells so good. And adding it to your henna recipe or any of your Ayurvedic hair care treatments is like plus.
Oils. They make my hair feel very harsh and very prone to breakage, even if I would follow up with a deep conditioner. Oils will prevent a good hair dye. That's why I don't add them anymore.
Yeah, lemon. No. Especially not for dry hair types. Absolutely not. Do not use lemon juice. Do you think you're walking in a salon and they're pulling out a bottle of lemon juice anyhow? No. It's warm to hot distilled water. You know, we have standards to keep.
I used to think henna is supposed to feel harsh because it acts similar to a protein treatment. But no. Take it back to simplicity and you'll be rewarded with a soft feeling. So again, just water and henna.
Yeah, like you could add aloe vera powder to this mix and it'll also give you like the smoothness and the moisture as well, for sure. But she's using rose water and it's very hydrating. Adding in something that her hair loves and likes, and it's gonna give her good results and it won't interfere with the color. So, yeah.
Usually leave my henna to process for about 4 hours, but you can also let it sit overnight.
I still don't recommend the overnight way. I know some of you guys don't mind leaving it overnight. You still get good results, but know that like 3 to 4 hours max is all that you really need. And remember, the henna, I need a chart in this video, seriously, like the dye, so you have the powder, right? And you're mixing it. and it rises, 3 to 4 hours, and you're getting to the peak. So the peak is like that 3 to 4 hour mark when your henna is the strongest, and then it starts to kind of demise. Like, we've done testing to show that, especially over the years, because literally it used to always be, let it sit 10 or 12 hours. And if you look at some of my old videos, you might see some website with some information from back in the day. It used to be like that. I don't know if the quality wasn't that great that we were getting. Like, lemon juice does sometimes make it like take longer for the dye release to happen. Because as a henna artist, that happens. Like, if I mix it with water versus lemon juice, I'm gonna get like faster color results with water. Water is gentler for your hair. Water is also gentler for your skin. Like, I don't even use lemon juice in my body art recipe. But I say don't use it as a primary liquid. I use a splash of it, like a bit. I use mostly, that warm to hot distilled water. So it makes a difference. Yes, because I've had people say my henna was itchy and it was the lemon juice. Because once I started eliminating it, I was like, wow, no one's complaining anymore. Must be the lemon juice.
Now it's time for henna. Look at the colors. It looks like African peanut butter stew.
Look at the colors. It looks like African peanut butter stew.
It does.
If you're not a fan of stained fingernails and hands, I highly recommend you to use gloves. Always start with freshly washed or at least clean. So this is my 1 week old hair. It was only washed with shampoo.
Her hair is very fine. Some of you who have finer hair strands, remember the way you're applying it is very important. I have new videos from the salon that show you exactly how you should apply it. Again, in the salon, we have learned so much. It's so different than just being like, all right, we're gonna sell a product and our client does it, from home and wow, like some of you were probably already doing different techniques that we didn't even realize until we were doing those techniques for you in the salon. Locks, straight hair, type 3 hair, type 4, the application is always different because we want to apply in a way and in a method that doesn't cause tangling, that is easy for us and is quick. It's so interesting. It's like fascinating. So I can't wait to see how she applies her henna.
Alright, it's time to apply the paste. So here I just started in the front and smooth the henna paste down.
So as you apply, you could leave it out like that. You may get some dripping. What we do in the salon is typically we try to kind of what I would call, crown it up. We do either very delicate 2-strand twists. If your hair gets tangled easily and is easy to manipulate, remember, do the application method in the way that works best for hair. There should be a method, 100%. There's going to be a method that you're going to find that will not tangle your hair. And yes, you should detangle before you apply the henna. There's no reason to have tangly hair when you're doing henna. It is going to be a hot mess if you are not detangled. That is something that came up recently with a client for the salon. And then again, sometimes we don't think of all these little things, but everyone's hair is so unique that there are so many different situations that we have to focus on. And then we don't realize until you're in it and you're kind of like, oh yes, I understand. And good communication with the client about that so that they can have success, because we don't want your hair to be tangled up. We don't want you to have a bad experience. So just remember, you can wrap up very loose, gentle, not a knot, I would say, just putting it up in little mini buns, basically is what I'm trying to say. Or you could do a 2-strand twist. As long as everything is flowing and laying in the same way. Can't do that. Even with straight hair, you can't mash it all up, okay? With my Caribbean roots, okay? You can't mash it up, okay? Don't mash up your hair. Be gentle, be aware, take care of your hair. Love your hair like you love yourself, That's good. Applying it, really nice. I love it. This part is...
Then I twist this section and put it in a bun to have it out of my way.
Yes.
That forehead
See?
has the tendency to look like there's enough products coating the hair strand. But when you really dig into it, you'll notice it has only reached the surface. This is why it's crucial to work in small sections. So what does it mean for type 4B and C hair, but in even more smaller sections? So next time if you put conditioner, leave-in, gels, creams, moisturizers, clay mask or henna mask in your hair, work in very small sections.
As you have just witnessed, I'm preaching you standards, and you can see the henna paste has not reached certain parts of my hair yet.
So I noticed that she likes to tuck it under. You could, I'm just a little concerned. I guess I like to see everything. So I'm kind of concerned with putting it under. It may work fine. I mean, obviously she does henna for a while and she has experience with her own hair. We typically do what she just did, but we put it on top. So like we're basically, we just like kind of put it on top. We don't go under, we go over, I guess you could say. So I think the over method also gives us more exposure to do like the bottom area, go back over where there's stubborn areas. But this looks like it's working out really well for her as well.
The hair in the back may seem very short or damaged to you, but this is just shrinkage.
She got some on top. Yeah, there she goes. So relaxing.
While I'm applying the henna, let me address one concern.
And yes, natural hairstylists are needed, but we should also acknowledge the fact that Black people are living all over the world with no access to good stylists.
This is very, very, very true. She brings up a really good point. I wish I could meet her in person. Rabiel, one day we need to meet. I would love to meet you because I love everything you're saying and you're sharing. You know the henna, the deal, and she's right. Since opening a salon, I will say having a natural hair expert to go to, a stylist, your colorist, having someone have your back is just a game changer. You know, someone who you can trust with your hair and who really can bring you like the science of it and any issues you're going through. That's so important. Sometimes you may not have access to that. Thank goodness for these YouTube channels because some of you can't reach us either. Like you watch the videos and I'm try to provide as much content to like be as supportive as I can from everyone at home and now in the salon. But I think that's what makes Hennasooq amazing, to be honest. Like just opening the salon was like 100% I'd say the best decision, like, and the direction, even though it is hard, like, I don't know what, it's like starting your business all over again, like literally, it is a whole nother level, but just the opportunity to do that. Also being a well-balanced brand and like bringing you information and the products that you need to do from home, while also having the opportunity to come in and see us as well. And we have people come from out of state, out of the country, so you can come see us, even if it's like for one time. It just is an amazing experience, right? So we support you wherever you are around the world.
I failed. I quickly went back to chemicals and did another big job in 2015 with the year of transition. I was heavily influenced by natural hair influencers and hair care forums and have been finally stable since then. I won't go back to relaxers.
You go, girl!
Now, not everyone has the financial freedom to visit a stylist twice a week or even once a month.
I'm living in the north of Germany and there's absolutely no hairstylist ever.
And that's a fact, what she's saying, because I met someone from Germany. Her hair was like a type 3 though. But we talked about like the availability of natural hair care products in Germany. And while I was in Cuba, I met her. I was there recently. It's so beautiful, by the way. Cuba's gorgeous. Exactly what Rabiel said. It's hard to get natural hair products in Germany, and there was no one there that she had as a resource to go to.
Black stylists would rather put a relaxer inside my hair when combing it wet with a conditioner, and white stylists would just faint away because they've never seen or touched hair like this. Usually, we blacks here in Germany tend to wear extension braids. Long past shoulder length and relaxed hair is really rare to witness, and even people with natural hair would choose to hide the hair most of the time away, since I didn't like the use of baking soda. I'm not saying that you should go and buy apple cider vinegar or baking soda to use on your hair, shampoos do a better job and they are more gentle. Talk to your stylist. Okay, so I'm just smoothing my hair down and I try to fill the missing gaps to coat my hair with henna. Now here I'm covering my hair with plastic foil. If your paste isn't thick enough, it will run out. Please bear this in mind.
She's like getting all cozied up, getting all warm. She's like, I got things to do. So you can do things like this and wrap up your hair.
Now this is 4 hours later. It's the only time you would see me spending so much time with my hair. I like very easy and uncomplicated hair routines, but for henna, I will do an exception once a month.
That when you're washing it out from home, don't allow the water to go on your face or over your eyes. You just want to make sure you don't get any of that in your eyes and like your mouth. You want to avoid that, especially with other herbs. If you have other herbs in your mix or you're using Ayurvedic hair treatments, some herbs can be eye irritants. So make sure you're not doing that. Be very, very careful. Lean back a bit and make sure you have your shower head on a strong setting. You want to make sure you get all the henna out. So lean back and make sure you get it all out. Or if you're comfortable, you could use the kitchen sink. Yes, you could. Or you can use the bathtub to do like a soak out. That helps. Or you can go to a salon that does henna hair color and they can wash it out for you. We do full service here. So washing, applying, wash it out, and then conditioning, all that good stuff. We do all that at the salon in Hennasooq and Columbia, Maryland.
My hair feels soft and it's not coming from emollients or oils, just henna mixed with water and a tiny bit of rose water. Alright, so let me put the shower curtain over. Look at my coils, it's defined. I'm going to follow up with a herbal tea rinse and not a conditioner. So what kind of tea is it? I used slippery elm and hibiscus petals to condition my hair.
Really nice.
A tiny bit of camellia seed oil, since it's very lightweight and it is believed to prevent gray hair. And finally, lemongrass essential oil.
That sounds so good. And slippery is very moisturizing. The camellia oil, oof, that's a good combination to make a hair tea rinse at. We have hair teas, by the way, at Hennasooq. Yes, we do, and we do carry camellia oil and lemongrass, actually. So, oof, that's good. Oh, that's really interesting.
For its antibacterial properties.
It will allow the henna dye to set in the hair for a couple of days, because many conditioners contain small amounts of cleansing agent inside the hair that can wash the dye out too soon.
Afterwards, you don't need to shampoo and cleanse your hair more than once. Like you cleanse your hair, you do the henna, and then you condition out. But in this case, you could do a hair tea. So that's a great option, and it's working for her. So I absolutely love it. In the salon, we do use our cleansing, conditioning co-wash and our shampoos in general, and they're color safe. So that's the other thing. We do them in the salon all the time, and of course, we don't want the color to come out and remove or inhibit anything from processing. So ours are color safe.
But it's up to you. Just find a conditioner that won't wash the dye out. So here I'm just doing the tea rinse and let it sit for a bit. Alright, time to rinse it out.
Usually with hair tea though, you actually do not have to rinse it out because it's an infusion that's just all the liquid and all the benefits. You can actually keep it in your hair. And you can try like leaving it in as is or rinsing it out and see if you notice a difference and do again what works best for you.
I always make sure to rinse raw oils out of my hair. It won't build up on my strands and I could still have a decent wash and go.
Alright, Henna. See you next month.
Look at she looking so cute.
With a wash and go and use kinky curly styling foam and the curling custard.
Okay, Rabia, you're looking so cute. I love it, I love it, love it. And Kinky Curly, by the way, is a good brand. And the owners are amazing, by the way. So this was great. Absolutely love how her hair came out. Love her steps and her experience and the amount of details how her hair turned out. Really, absolutely gorgeous. And you can have great hair just like she does. Yes, you can. Get to know your hair, embrace your hair, really go through, the process of figuring out all those things, getting rid of the things that your hair doesn't like and keeping the things that your hair does like. And that's why we have hair regimen plans right at Hennasooq.com. So you could do a 6-week plan of action that we provide all the products for you and the regimen plan that you can follow along with. I mean, you got tremendous amount of support in that from us. This was great. I hope you really love this video. I mean, what do you think about Rabiel's outcome and her whole experience? And if you have type 4 hair, how has it been for you and Henna? Have you been scared to use it? Do you have certain methods and steps that you do that make it work for you? Or let us know your secrets. Tell us your type 4 hair secrets in the comments below. And don't forget, please subscribe to the channel. Trying to hit that 100K. Ooh, I can't wait. I hope maybe it's gonna be 2025. I don't know. I would love for it to happen by the end of this year. We'll see, It's all up to you guys and this beautiful community that we're growing. And don't forget to hit the notification so you don't miss any of our great content. And I hope to see you soon in the Hennasooq salon right here in Columbia, Maryland. Remember, we're not only a retail and salon space, we have events here. And if you have a small intimate party that you'd like to have here and get some gorgeous henna body art, you could book with us. And we have lots of classes and events coming up. I'm so excited. DIY classes, mask making, lots of classes. And we're gonna be having a plant and product swap soon, so stay tuned because we'll be doing the most and having the most fun, right? So I'll see you then. You take care, have an amazing day.